What's up, fellas? So I had a loyal patron supporter that wanted me to talk about how to de-escalate a fight. Basically, if a physical altercation is coming your way, how to stop that situation from happening. Okay, guys, in a situation like that, you can't stop the situation from happening. All right? I don't know if y'all guys ever heard the phrase, appeasement only makes the aggressor more aggressive. All right, that's usually what happens. So usually what'll happen is if a fight finna go down and you start to be like, hey man, this, that, and, I basically without, in so many words, I don't want no smoke. What ends up usually happening is the other person usually gets more aggressive. They don't usually say, oh, wait a minute, maybe I need to think about this for a second. That's usually not the way it works. Usually the other person takes your kindness for weakness, and they either get more belligerent or they get more louder or something like that. Like, yeah, motherfucker, that's what I thought. So once the situation comes, guys, you got to defend yourself, okay? Now, y'all guys know I'm about being proactive to prevent it from getting to that situation. But before I talk about the proactive ways, I want y'all guys to understand why I don't want you to try to de-escalate that situation. Do y'all guys know why we have bullies and shit like that? Besides that, some shit might have went on at home or whatever. They might have got, they might got abusive parents or whoever. I don't want to try to break down the psychology. That's part of the mental aspect of the bully and what's going on. But one thing about a bully, what they pick up on pretty soon, pretty early in life, maybe like 4 or 5 years old, is that they know that people don't want no smoke. What a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old bully does is, well, shit, people start bullying at 3, 4, 5 years old. What they do is they'll hit a peer, they'll just look and see what the peer does. And they start to realize at a very young age, the average person doesn't want no smoke. Don't like physical altercations, would not defend themselves. The average person, if a bully came up to them and did something to try to bully them, to avoid a physical altercation, the average person would rather get bullied or turn the other cheek than defend themselves. This is why you got the mentality of bullies, because they picked up on that. The same way women learn at a very age that they can manipulate men with the thought of a man getting some sex, that she pretty much can manipulate him any way she wants. It's the same way a bully at a very young age realized that the average person don't want no smoke. And now what everybody's justification for being a bitch is, they might got a gun. That's a convenient cop-out. That's a convenient cop-out. They might got a gun. I'm going to tell you like this right here. Unless you in New York City or something like this, or California where I know they outlaw guns, if it means that much to you, go get your fucking gun license, okay? If you in the South or something like that, if you that worried about somebody pulling out a fucking gun, then you go get a gun. But you're not gonna go get a gun because you want to be a bitch. It's not about, well, they got a gun and I don't have a gun. It's about, well, they may have a gun and I really just don't want to, I might lose my life. I'd rather be a bitch. That's what it's about. And that's just mind-boggling to me. Do y'all guys know what Japanese women do if they allowed themselves to get raped? They commit suicide. Now, I don't know if this still goes on, but it used to go on where if a Japanese woman was raped, she would commit suicide, then live with that dishonor. These are fucking women. Do y'all guys know what guys in the military did if they didn't accomplish their mission in the military? They committed suicide because they felt dishonored. You fucking beta bitches with this, they might have a gun. That is a very convenient cop-out to make you feel good about yourself. You see what I'm saying? That is, you guys have got to be men. Now, I know a lot of you guys were raised by women, and some of you may were raised by men, but they really wasn't fucking men. My uncle was a real fucking man. The myth thought, and this is where I get this mentality from. I didn't have this mentality before I got with him, before he raised me. I had a bully in elementary school. I had a bully in the second grade. I think it was the second grade. I still remember the school. I still remember his name. His name was Roosevelt. Big old black ugly motherfucker. I still remember. He's like had this nappy hair. You could tell he came from a dysfunctional home. He used to come to school like real dark skin, had this little nappy afro shit. He used to take me and another dude quarter every day. Like this before I got with my uncle. All I had to do was punch the motherfucker in the nose. That's all I had to do. But being raised by women, I didn't see that. All right? Got with my uncle. My uncle started raising me. I couldn't even fathom somebody even remotely disrespecting my uncle. Even remotely. He wasn't Superman. He can get his ass whooped, but that's what you just would have had to do. All right? He wasn't no goddamn Ronnie Coleman Hulk mother. No, he was a normal guy, 5'10", maybe 180, 190 pounds, maybe 200. I don't know what he weighed. So I give him 5'10", 200 pounds. Wasn't a huge guy. He did do some kind of weightlifting. Just a normal guy who, you know, he wasn't no dude in the gym 4 days a week lifting and eating chicken breast. I'll put it to you like that. He was the type of dude that he had like little dumbbells in the backyard where he'll go back there and he had the little bench where he had the little cement weights. But he'll do that maybe once a week or something whenever he got bored. He wasn't no avid weightlifter. He wasn't no stocky dude or nothing like that. He was a mechanic. You know, any of you guys know about mechanics, they do get some kind of workout. Because he was a shade tree mechanic where he had to pull the chain and all that shit to lift the engine out. So he did used to get some workout. He didn't have all these fancy equipments that they got at these mechanic shop these days. He was a guy in the backyard with the chain going around the goddamn tree and shit. And he had to lift the transmission and motor up by the damn chain and shit like that. So he got a little workout for that. But by no means was he a stout dude. And I couldn't even fathom a guy, you know, fucking with him. So that's why I get this mentality from. You guys have to stand your ground. So once it get to that situation, you got to come on with it, man. You got to come on with it. At that point, you got to defend yourself. Any show of weakness is going to... What happens, guys, is... Let me explain something to y'all. What ends up happening is, y'all guys got to understand that other people see this, and what ends up happening, you end up having to fight more battles. See, if you just go and fight that battle, let me explain something to you guys. If any of you guys are getting disrespected by your mother, your father, your neighbor, all right, your siblings, anybody, what ends up happening is they just know you don't stand up for yourself. That's where it comes from. That's what people need to know, that you will stand up for yourself. Your girlfriend, people need to know you will stand up for yourself. You have to stand up for yourself. If you don't, everybody sees it and it makes it worse. And then now you end up fighting more battles every day. Okay, guys? Mental battles, because now everybody knows you don't stand up for yourself. So you have to stand up for yourself. Yeah, your neighbor knows you over there asleep at 1 o'clock in the morning, but they play that fucking music loud as hell. Why? Because they don't respect you. Because they know you ain't going to say nothing. You'll get them the little eye when you walk in the house, but they know you ain't going to say nothing because you're a bitch. People need to know that you'll stand your fucking ground. So that's what I got to say about that. Once it gets to that situation, you got to defend yourself. But I came up with 5 ways to prevent it from getting to that situation, guys. Number 1, guys, watch where you go. Guys, y'all guys got to understand, like when people go to jail, right? If you was to go to jail and you was in there and you got traffic tickets, they're not finna put you in the cell with a guy who got a life sentence. Why? He has nothing to lose. So you guys got to understand, as a man that's on his purpose, you instantly become, as a person with something to lose, you cannot go to some of the ratchet little hood spots. You know that little barbecue that they got in the park where everybody wants, you can't, you know what, that might not be a good spot for you no more. As a business owner, as a man on his purpose with something to lose, you might can't go to some of the places that you used to go, because the places that you used to go is going to be people that have nothing to lose. Once you become something to lose, you got to hang around people that have something to lose too. This is why I tell you guys that don't date this hood ghetto trash. These are going to be the women that come back and slice your car. If you is going to fuck them, take them to a hotel. They don't need to know where you live. Because these are going to be the women that have nothing to lose. These are going to be the women that feel like they want to come back and bust your tires out, slash your tires, bust your windows out your car. You ain't going to get that out no fucking lawyer that you're dating. But you'll get that out that hood trash because she don't got nothing to lose. Okay? The same thing goes for where the places you go to. If you're a dude, you owning your own business, you making 200 grand a year, and you going to go somewhere with a bunch of drug dealers who are waiting on federal indictment, well, they have nothing to lose. So you come in there, you got so much to lose. You need to go around other places where other business owners at. You need to find some lounges that are more on your level now. Not that you're afraid to hang out with those people, but because they have nothing to fucking lose. 50 Cent cannot go back to his old hood unless he got security because he has something to lose. He said that in an interview a long time ago, and it stuck with me. He can't go back to Jamaica, Queens. Those guys have nothing to lose. So you, as a guy who's on this purpose, you just can't go to places that you used to. You might can go in, hey, and dip out. That's about the most. You can't just hang like that no more. So watch where you go. You can't go everywhere. Go with people who got something to fucking lose. And that's usually going to be a place where they wearing dress shoes and slacks, not Jordans and jeans. Okay? Watch where you go with your girl and how she's dressed. Now, if you got you a Barilla, this don't concern you. You can skip on to the next one. This don't concern you. Nobody wants your fucking ugly ass Barilla. I'm talking about the guys who got 8, 9s, and 10s, particularly 9s and 10s. If you got 9s and 10s, she could be in a sweatsuit and you're going to get hate from other guys. This is the biggest. This right here, if you're a guy that's big on respect and stuff like this, in situations like this is one of the biggest causes of fights right here. You have hating ass dudes who instantly, when they see you with a hot chick, right, they instantly go to fucking hating. Okay? So you need to make sure, pay attention to where you're going with your girl. And also how she's dressed. But if she's a true 9 or 10, it don't really matter how she fucking dressed. To be quite fucking honest with you, it don't really matter. Guys will still fucking hate. So at this point here, as in with your girl, if you some guy who's really against physical altercation, I go everywhere. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. I go everywhere, but y'all guys gotta understand. I really don't give a fuck. Like I just feel like man, just don't bother me. Because I'm not afraid of physical altercation. I don't give a fuck. I get to making $5 million a year. Y'all guys see the vlogs. I'm all in the hood spots. I go every fucking well with my diamonds on, jewelry on, all that bullshit. Ain't nobody bring it. That's just how I am. Well, yeah, man, you get your ass whooped. I just get my ass whooped. I'm just telling you like that right now. I go everywhere. I'm talking about you because y'all so scared of altercations, right? So I'm talking about you. I go every fucking well. I go to all the hood spots. I go fucking everywhere because I'm not afraid of physical altercation. I don't try to avoid shit. Fuck, bring it. I go, y'all see me, I go out with my girls and they dress sexy and dresses and this, that, anybody gonna disrespect, I'm gonna slap their ass right there on the spot. Pop! Right there on the spot. Right there, I'm gonna slap the shit out of them, right there on the spot. I tell the girls try to walk behind me, I said, no, you walk ahead of me. Cause the first dude I see disrespect, I'm gonna slap his ass right there on the spot. And I say that on camera and don't give a fuck who watching. Well, the FBI watch, I don't give a fuck who, I don't give a fuck the CIA watching. You disrespect me, we're gonna have a problem. And that's just it. I'm talking about you. As far as you, watch where you go with your girl, okay? Watch how she's dressing. If you're somebody who just seriously don't want to do physical altercation and you just like, I want to avoid it at all costs, I want to avoid it too, but I'm not going to avoid my lifestyle. I go where I want. I don't give a fuck my girl walk around in a bikini. That's how I feel. Shit. Y'all can forget all these laughs and giggles over here and all this other shit. Like I told you guys, I'm from the project. I'm from the hood. You can forget all this little, OMS funny. Yeah, OMS funny in your ass too. All right. Number 3, guys, be respectful. Don't be mean mugging people. And then if you step across somebody or step on somebody's shoe, just say excuse me. Okay, guys, you can kill a lot of shit. Don't go mean mugging. You ain't got to try to oversell yourself as a hard dude, this, that, and the other. Just be respectful. That will carry you a long ways. All right. Number 4, keep a masculine frame. What people do, guys, is they sit back and they size you up. Okay, as in your demeanor, big or tall, as in how friendly you is. So they'll sit back and you'll think nobody paying attention. You over there doing all that. And what they'll do is they'll take that as weak body language, and next thing you know, they testing. When you got a serious masculine frame, don't care if you're 130 pounds, dudes just automatically see that this dude here look like. See, y'all guys got to understand, at the end of the day, nobody wants physical altercation. When y'all guys see like North Korea and America got into it, didn't nobody want no smoke for real. They just trying to see if the other one gonna be a pussy. When each side see that, hey, nobody's gonna back down, then hey, let's just move on. All right, because at the end of the day, nobody wants a war. And at the end of the day, guys, nobody really wants a fight. What guys want is they want some guy that they can, bitch, that they can punk. That's what they want. So they sit around and look for weak body language and stuff like this so they can find somebody that they can emasculate or something like that. They don't really want no smoke for real. They just want an easy, fun time and hopefully somebody that they can push over. They don't really want no smoke. So nobody really wants a war. All right, so when you keep a masculine frame, they automatically assume that if I disrespect this guy, he's gonna stand his ground, and they don't really want that. What they want is a pushover. Okay, guys, that's what the old phrase is. People know who to fuck with comes from, because that's what they do. They just sit back and they just watch your body language. The same way women sit back and watch your body language, guys, it's the same way guys do too. That's what they do. They just sit back, and that's how they test. Same way women do. That's the same way your girls sit back and see how masculine you acting. That's the same way guys who at your school, who are in your neighborhood, that's what they do. If you hold a strong masculine body language, you won't even have to stand up for yourself because they won't test you. Number 5, guys, hit the gym. Size does matter, guys. Size does matter. When you are fit and strong, and you got shoulders, not like a fucking female, what guys end up thinking is, because like I told you guys don't want no smoke. And if they do want some smoke, they want some smoke with somebody that they think they can beat. So when you hit the gym, guys, strength matters. I'm telling you that shit right now. If any of you guys ever been in a fight and you fought somebody that was stronger than you, you knew instantly, this might don't go too well. Instantly, you knew. Soon as they threw a punch and you grabbed them, you like, whoa. You could feel the power and you like, uh-oh, this ain't what I thought it was going to be. Okay, guys? So when you hit the gym, guys, understand that guys don't want no smoke. And when you strong, why do y'all guys think we have all these fucking nuclear bombs that we never fucking use? That the nuclear bombs are basically the muscles. It's just to let you know that if you do test me, this is what you got coming. You got an ass whooping coming. That's what nuclear bombs do. They got all these fucking nuclear bombs that we never. Y'all remember other than Nagasaki and Hiroshima, we ever using nuclear bombs? What the fuck we got all on for? It's a reminder, just to let you know if you cross that line, this is what you got. And that's what muscles do, guys. Cause y'all guys gotta understand, nobody really wants to fight. So when you got muscles and you strong. I know y'all make fun of how I say strong, but and you strong, people think twice about it because they don't really want a physical altercation to begin with. Now, you can hit the gym all you want to. If you don't got strong masculine body language, they'll still test you. They'll still fucking test you. So you need both. You need to be fit and you need to have the dominant masculine body language, guys, to hold the masculine frame. All right, guys, so that's my 5 ways to de-escalate a fighting situation. That was to be proactive, to get it to that point. If somebody's in your face and they are challenging you, it's too late to de-escalate it. All you're going to do is make them more aggressive, okay? Or they might not fuck with you then, but next time they see you, they'll be fucking with you again. People don't say when somebody back down from a fight and say, oh, you know what, that guy's a real good guy and he just misunderstood. No, what they think is, oh, what a bitch. What a bitch. That's what they think. And then they're going to go tell everybody. And then now you have more people testing you. It's amazing that guys don't understand this. That when you show weakness, that you just create more people who going to fuck with you. It's amazing that guys don't know. The guys think that I can just walk away from a fight and everybody's just going to say, I'm Martin Luther King Jr. I'm the non-violent guy. No, that's not what people going to say. People going to say he's a bitch. And so I want to fuck with him too. You have to stand up for your ground. The streets are always watching. If right now somebody kill a police officer, the police get very aggressive because they know other criminals see that, and they don't want other criminals thinking that you can do that. So they're going to make sure they catch that guy. They're going to make sure they give him the death penalty because they don't want to show no signs of weakness, because it creates more problems. So now when we go pull over this guy the next week, now he bucking. Now he want to fight. Now he want to shoot. The police want you to understand that, listen, if you give us any problems, we'll shoot you dead, because it creates less problems. Because you have people who don't want to fucking go to jail and would do anything to get out of it. And when you have people like that who are desperate like that, what you don't want them doing is testing every police officer that they come encounter with. What the police want you to have is the ultimate respect for them, that when they pull you over, that you know this is not going to end well if you don't cooperate. Do y'all guys understand that? Respect is paramount. When you don't have respect, it creates more problems. That's all it does. Nobody gives you kudos for being a good guy. All right, guys. All right, I'll get back with you guys later.